Wow. What's up? Get squirted on. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. All right, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. It's only her. I was doing fine. All right, so let's see. Said, sorry I missed what I said. I was mostly saying that my son has cello practice. So it's mainly going to be me and my daughter chilling together this night. It seems like a good time to watch some anime. My daughter loves anime, but it's usually wildly inappropriate. So we do it when mom's not looking. I'm trying to remember what anime we've been watching. It's the one where there's like a girl who's secretly a deer and nobody seems to notice. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. Suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too. Is that the sun rising? Shining through the solid rock. Ooh, I got some unicorn ice pops too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
I don't know what they taste like. I've never eaten a unicorn.
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
But if the toothpaste is any indicator, they taste like bubblegum.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, If you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That was me.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Next time, can we do it with pipe bombs?
And there they are!
Hi, Ada. And Lise.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Zenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
For those watching on YouTube after the fact, Ada's in Twitch, and Lise is in the game. Need to do some cleaning while you can, but you have me here on your phone? Nice. Vibe out. That's what I'm here for.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Zenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a womb.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Zenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Are we ruling out poison? These guys are terrible at assassination. You should not still be up, but you keep trying to make furniture in New World. And I have not played New World in a while. I can't remember what it had and what it didn't. I do remember, because it was an Amazon-made game, they did some like tricky stuff. You'd be streaming the game, and you'd walk by like this wall, and on Twitch there'd be an advertisement on the wall, but you would not see it in game, and so you never got paid for the ad revenue if you were a streamer. Fun trick. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I've heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of things. Sounds like an Amazon thing? Yeah. I feel like PD corporations are taking kind of a hit these days. Xbox Game Pass just announced that they're going to raise the price for no reason. And they painted it like doing you a favor. Really excited to see Game Pass just die outright. Because that's exactly what happened when, you know, Netflix did this. Disney Plus did this. They didn't die outright now, did they? They just kind of got worse and stayed worse. Probably back up to where they were by now. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be a great comfort to see him again. And no small comfort if you were to join us in the search. I should add. Like, I can't imagine the Game Pass change reviving Game Pass or even keeping it alive, because they were struggling before they did it. It did seem like it was going to stick around, though. We'll be traveling to the Azim Steep Old. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me when we put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Old Man Windbreaker, how are you doing? Yeah, let me eat this tortilla in front of this lady. Nom nom nom. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion? Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people are so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless, you speak from personal experience. As much as Lord Hien intrigues us, old, there are vital tasks to be attended here. Perhaps for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. I do. Good afternoon, Sugarheart in chat. Dealing with a mild flu, doing all right otherwise. That does sound rough. I'm on the downhill slope of shingles myself. Should be entering croissant mode any day now. Like, I won't be in pain. I'll just have a buttery, flaky crust. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. That's probably the grossest thing I've ever said. We shall depart for the Azim Steep at once. Will you be joining us, old? Sure. As long as it's not too steep. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation front in your absence. We'll refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks, training our new recruits, and when you return, we'll be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, friends. We have many months to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here. take these for the road. It's a simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. Maybe stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long. Hey. Meanwhile, in Doma Castle,
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
oh, is this why I think Ada, you recommended I do the Coils of Bahamut? Maybe it wasn't you, but somebody did.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Not conquered Bahamut, but they're pretending I did. Coils takes a long time, about 3 hours not synced. Oof.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
If you skip the cutscenes, it would go faster, but you wouldn't recommend it? Yeah, the cutscenes are why we play this game.
Are you all right, milady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, milady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Girabanya,
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
it's Istinian.
If this be the work of the eyes, What choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.